Did you ever say what was wrong? Hey, what's wrong with you? Basically, this guy's intestines were falling out. Yeah. No, okay. It literally, what you call a birth defect. It was, when you're born, you know, the umbilical cord, when that basically closes up, whatever, sometimes it doesn't close up. So over time, what happens is, depending on what you do, your intestines can try to escape that little hole that didn't close up. In his case, didn't close up. So, yeah. So, official term, umbilical hernia, which basically means your intestines are trying to escape through the belly button hole that never closed up when you were a kid. Good job, idiot. Blame your mom. Your mom's been through enough. This one's mother was like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I'm like, it's not your fault. But I gave birth to you. And I'm sorry for that. I didn't ask, but you know, you get what you get, you know. I can't return myself now. Okay. So that's kind of a thing. Yeah. But no, she literally felt bad about it. She's like, why didn't the doctor say anything? They're not going to know, you know. But in retrospect, he was like going through his brain to figure out like, yeah, you know, not for nothing. You know, you felt that weird little twinge and stuff all throughout your life. It just wasn't an issue until recently. So, you know, it is what it is. The ticking time bomb inevitably went off. So, you know, you could have one too. Ba-ba. But, yeah, so, I mean, this one, if you do research on it for his issue, it could take 4 to 6 weeks to heal. But the only way it ever fixes itself is if you get surgery. So they literally have to cut you open, right? So imagine getting poked in the belly button, but with a bunch of knives. Okay. So they slice you open, slice and dice, right? So they cut, peel back things. All right. Then they got to look at the hole. Depending on the size of the hole, you could either do stitches or they got to put a mesh in there. So he was kind of like 50-50. It was doctor's call. They put the mesh in there. A mesh basically is an underlying thing that keeps things from protruding. Then they sew it up a little bit more, whatever. They close you up, stitches, whatever. Apparently, every place, God, I'm gonna, and not to scare you, okay? Because the procedure went fine. Everything is blah, 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 blah. Okay. They underplay the recovery time greatly. They underplay the amount of discomfort you were going to be in greatly, especially by the belly button area. Because apparently there's a lot of nerves there. A lot. Okay. So every movement, make sure you get medicine. Every movement is going to be very uncomfortable. And even I am downplaying it. Okay. Dude, bro, aliens. That's all I'm going to say. You know? But some people don't have this problem. So this one had to have sensitive nerves. Yeah. So whatever. Basically a patch. Yeah. We got a hot patch. You know, quick fix. Yeah. Yay for your recovery. Yeah. We still have an incredible amount of discomfort. So, you know, we're going to get that checked out this week. Follow up with the doctor yet again, see what the deal is. But everything that we read, it is part of the normal recovery thing. So you're going to get burning, tingling, numbness, pain, discomfort, like basically all of it. Just whatever, you know. So we're trying to figure that out. Plus, we have other things to attend to. But as soon as we could get this squared away, this one can start fixing the other issues. Over 20 years of animating, wears on the body. I've said it before, but if you're new here, cripple dipple. That's what it is. Well, the human body doesn't want to, you know, doesn't want to bounce back. You know, this one learned all of his medical healing properties from reading Wolverine comics. So he's like, oh, I'll be able to heal quick. And I'll be back to work in 2 days. No. But dude, a month? I mean, you've got your own set of issues. You know what it's like to be laid up for a month. It sucks. You know, you just sit there staring at the ceiling saying, wow, that's still the same paint as it was yesterday. And it's getting worse. Hey, look, there's a spider. Now it's in a corner. I don't know. Human body needs to be more efficient, you know? I need it to work like restarting a computer. Like, oh man, I'm feeling like garbage. You know what? I'm going to go to sleep. Fine. The restart process may take, 6 to 8 hours. And, you wake up, brand new body. It's stupid. Slap it. That's how it works. If you live in a matrix, I'm trying. I can't get more fantasy land than this, Like literally, we spend more life in a fictional world mentally than we do in a real one. We've been in a real one. We're not pleased with it. We got to make our own. I don't know. Even what's his face, Junji Ito, kind of. I'm not going to remember the exact quote, but he was like, drawing because he, obviously draws a lot of manga stuff, horror stuff, blah blah blah. He's like, it is an excruciating existence because you're always hunched over, you're doing stuff, your back aches, your blah blah blah. Everything is just. It's painful. A lot of people don't realize creating art, regardless of what it is, it's painful, So I feel like every artist and animator is a bit of a masochist. They're all like, yeah, I want to hurt more, They're like, yeah, I'm going to work on another comic because I like pain. It is difficult. It really is. So, whatever. Once this gets settled, we're going to have to figure out a nice life balance between physically not falling apart and actually creativity, Right now, it's been like 95% creativity and 5% eating, I think. I don't even think activity fell into that. The only activity we got was going to get food. That's not right. Oda from One Piece pushed himself until an abscess ruptured and he got hospitalized. Somebody dedicated to their work. And not for nothing, that's pretty much what did it for him, Because, again, you said it, the pumpkin guy reiterated, doing the vocal work, right? It's a lot of, if you yell, you can feel your stomach kind of push in, right? Like you're like, every time. So you got to figure he's doing all the squirrels. He's doing the pumpkin guy thing. All that just constantly on the stomach all the time. Literally exploded. So, dude, it really is, Aside from the other time when you were coughing up blood from doing vocal work, we've said it before, but aside from chopping off our ear, I feel like we've kind of sacrificed enough, I'm not doing that. I like music. So yeah, we're at that point where we're just like, yeah, we did, We're still working, of course, because we like it. But we definitely got to find a balance because other than that, it's death.